Hey guys, I guess it's been a minute or two, maybe three, about 4 or 5. Anywho, it is August 21st, around 3:30 p.m. I just got back from Greenwood, nice area. It's kind of nice. Well, as much as I was still kind of downtown, it didn't feel like it whatsoever at all. It was a good night. Um, I enjoyed the luxury of receiving a massage, a nice dinner, cooked over a fire. It was a good night. I can't complain. Um, Definitely cannot complain. So I am currently in the village. Ooh, I used to avoid the village like the plague. Because sometimes it can feel like the plague. That's for sure. I'm sure if. Anyways, moving on. I'm joking. So I kind of recently had a bit of a, I don't know if you call it a crisis or whatever, but every so often, as I said once before, I go on these tangents. It's weird tangents. And I don't know what starts them or where they come from, but I just do it. Like Nike, I just do it. And I tend to say things to the wrong people at the wrong time. Or maybe I'm just planting a seed. I don't know. Start a revolution. I don't know what kind of revolution it would be, but revolution to evolution, in regards to prostitution. Anyways, yeah. I don't know. I don't know how to say it. I currently feel like I wouldn't exactly say giving up, but how many times can somebody, the definition of insanity, doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result? Kind of sounds like an addiction, right? But I've tried so many different approaches. I've tried doing things in a way that other people do it, or tried different styles or different options, or making different choices, all to try and create this bigger picture, or this, I don't even know. Sometimes I just talk out my ass and I don't know if it makes sense or if I'm just talking for the sake of talking, but I recently, for the longest time, was alone. I was very, very alone. Not that I was lonely, I was just alone. And now I'm not alone anymore. And it's almost too much to handle. It's like my phone never stops. It's like trying to, I wouldn't say prioritize hangouts or meetings or whatever you want to call them with friends or potential dates or whatever, but it's like, do I categorize them? Because to categorize something, you have to label it, and God knows I hate labels. I don't know. Anyways, there's so many things that we as humans have to create this sort of thought pattern or this way of thinking in order to develop something, or I don't even know. Anyways, I'm just talking, but all I know is when someone's in a bad place, or they get themselves into these shitty situations where they think that they're trying to help themselves by helping others, or through helping others that they're helping themselves. Sometimes it's just better to take a step back and evaluate the situation, or evaluate the choice that put them in there. I don't know. Anyways, right now I'm trying to recreate my life, if that makes any sense, because not that I'm saying I've had it rough, or because some people would look at my life and think I had a fucking golden spoon up my ass. But people don't realize the cost of things, whether it be materially, or whether it be emotionally, or with every choice we make, there's some sort of cost-benefit analysis, whether it be negative or positive. And sometimes I tend to spend too much time focusing on that cost-benefit analysis, and not enough time just diving into it and just learning from it, because I have this tendency of, I wouldn't say over-evaluating or overthinking things, but when you become experienced in many different things, or you are able to see things from different angles or different perspectives than everybody else, and you're able to come up with conclusions that 95% of the time seem to be right, it makes it hard to be able to make that right choice, or that option, or to be able to form a specific opinion, or because so many people, the things we say have effect on everything. Our vibe, our energy, the frequency that we give off. It all has some sort of wavelength. I don't even know. I'm the type of person, when I talk to people, I don't like deterring their opinion, their opinions or their choices, or I don't want someone to have to feel like they have to adapt, or like they have to change to be able to fit me into their life, or to be able to fit me into their current situation or whatever's going on. Because I personally feel like people change too much for other people. People make too many choices for other people instead of for themselves. And if I can somehow not like somehow just be the person from the outside looking in, as opposed to the person that's standing next to them, guiding them, or not telling them, but I wouldn't even say influencing. It's so hard for me to phrase it or paraphrase it, or because it's this unexplainable thing that goes on in the universe that has just cause or intention or expectation or I don't know. Anyways, that's about it. I have spent so much time trying to learn why people do the things that they do so that I can change. I don't know, not for me, but so that I don't know how to say it. Anyways, all I can say is just to live in the moment and just go with the flow instead of letting everyone else's flow create your flow. Anyways, peace. Hey guys. Some of the local train or wannabes or whatever you call them. They're good people. I don't know. Everyone has these different opinions or different labels that they want to put on people, places, or things. And it's like, what if we as humans totally just annihilated every single label we had, every single attachment? And what would there be? Like, would we have this vision that we have, or would it be like this dark space, this dark matter in a way, or would it be a bright light? What, like, if we didn't have these attachments to things that created these emotions or our cognitive thinking, would there be a good or bad? Would everything just work for everything as opposed to work against everything? But then, would it create this imbalance within the universe, within the energies or the frequencies? Or would it just be a dull, flat line in a way? I don't know. I'm just thinking. These are my thoughts of the day, I do suppose. Anywho, I guess I will talk to you guys later. Bye.